Most people think New York buyers are slowly moving to Tampa. They're not. Multiple parts of New York are feeding buyers into Tampa at the same time. And that changes how the market behaves. Because this is not coming from one place. It's coming from Brooklyn. It's coming from Queens. It's coming from Manhattan. It's coming from Long Island. And even where the Yankees are, in the Bronx. Different income levels, different buyer profiles, yet same direction, into Tampa. When we have multiple parts of the same metro starting to move together, that's when it stops being temporary. That's when it starts being structural. Now here's what's actually driving it. It's not the lifestyle, which I like. It's not the weather, which I love. It's the math. Across these markets, households are saving anywhere from $5,000 to over $14,000 a year just by leaving New York. Every year. Not once, every year. Now combine that with housing, depending on where they're coming from. Homes in Tampa can run anywhere from 30 to over 60% less than what they're leaving behind. That's not a small adjustment. It's a different financial outcome. And that's what changes the behavior. Because once buyers see that clearly, they stop waiting. They stop trying to time the market. And they start making decisions. Now here's what gets a little bit more important. Because this is not just one type of buyer. It's multiple layers entering at once. You have higher income buyers coming out of Manhattan, looking for space, long-term value. You have middle incomes coming from Queens, focused on affordability, stability. Got some Long Island homeowners repositioning equity, reducing tax burden, and even renters out of the Bronx who suddenly have access to ownership. That matters. Definitely matters. Because it expands the buyer pool, not just shifts it. And when the buyer pool expands, demand builds in different parts of the market at different times. And that's why things feel uneven. That's why some price ranges move faster than others, multiple offers, homes on the market for a lot longer. And that's why certain neighborhoods, they tighten before the broader market reacts. Now layer in momentum. These corridors are not weak signals. They're ranking at the top out of nearly 300 origin markets feeding into Tampa. 300 origin markets. That means this movement is already established. It's not forming. It's not emerging. It is established. And when that happens, the impact doesn't show up in headlines. Shocking. It shows up in behavior. Faster decisions, stronger offers, quicker absorption in specific bands. And that's where the real signal is. Not in the averages, not in the general market updates that we all like to do. It's where the demand is coming from and how it's entering the market, so that people ask if Tampa market is slowing, they're usually looking at the wrong thing. Because the better question is this: where is the next wave of demand coming from? And right now, it's coming through a very, very clear pipeline. Out of New York, across multiple income levels, across multiple buyer types, all solving the same problem. The math, no longer maths. The math is no longer works. And once that happens, movement follows. And it's not gradually, structurally. And when demand shifts structurally, pricing eventually follows. That's when the change becomes visible.